questions?
Coach, there were points in this game where we could see that you were frustrated with your defense. When you took the game over late in this game defensively, what was it that you were finally getting that you didn't see before?
Well, the first half, I thought we didn't play well defensively, and I thought we got beat off dribble penetration, second shot, poor stance and vision on the weak side, and just didn't play well. But the thing that I liked was the fight in the second half and just find a way to win. Just get going. Usually get your defense going. It'll give you a little bit more rhythm offensively. And I thought that, it was a choppy game with the way that the fouls were being called, so it was hard to get a rhythm in the game. And so, but every game you play, it'll be officiated differently. And so you have to read how it's being officiated. You have to adjust accordingly. Just play hard without fouling. And, sometimes just making a hustle play can be the thing that gets you going. And so I thought we did have, like, Taj was in there. I thought Amir gave us really good minutes. Then once Julius got going, it gave us a lot more confidence. And that's what you have to do. You have to win games different ways, and so I think we did that.
You mentioned Taj. He was exceptional on both ends of the floor. When you're heading into the regular season, how important is it for your younger guys to see the tone that he is setting with the effort that he is putting into the
Yeah, and it's the best type of leadership you could have. His professionalism is off the charts, and that's why we felt he was so valuable and we wanted him back. What he brought to the team last year, and it's what you're seeing, what he's doing in the game, but he does the same thing in practice, in the locker room. Brings great energy, and then whatever you ask him to do, he's ready to do. He understands what his job is, and he goes out there and he gets it done. So you could start him, you can bring him off the bench. He could be situational, and he embraces whatever you're asking him to do, and he stars in that role. And so I think that type of leadership is invaluable for the team. Derek, the same thing could be said. It doesn't matter to him whether he starts or he comes off the bench. Whatever we ask him to do, he's willing to do. Alec Burks, same way. I look at Derek, I look at Alec, I think they're starters, and that's why I feel our bench is so good. Obi and Quick are really coming on. Julius is Julius. RJ impacts the game in a lot of different ways. I think Evan will find his way. Kemba, we know who they are as players. And so the challenge for us is to have everyone ready when opening night comes. And so every day we got to get everyone coming in, putting everything they have into it.
And last one for you from me, but you've won 3 straight here. You've got one more tune-up game. How would you assess where this team is right now and how ready you are to head into the regular season?
Well, I think, and it's a great question, because you have to understand whatever it is you're doing in practice, you're not going to replicate the intensity of a game. And so there's the fall practices that are you try to get the intensity level as high as you can. Then you get to training camp and you're doing that. Then you have preseason games. And you can't confuse preseason games with regular season games. There's a whole different intensity level there. And then there's another intensity level when you get to the playoffs. So I think we can't fool ourselves into thinking that we're ready. And I think being honest with ourselves, looking at the film, understanding why we either have won or why we've lost, and to focus in on that improvement is critical each day. So when you come in, be alert, be ready to go, be focused, bring the energy, bring concentration, and help get the group better. Everyone has that responsibility.
When you bring the starters back with like 6-7 minutes left, is part of that to get them in a tight game?
Yeah, you just, and the thing is you're trying to find different combinations, and you look at, and we did it a lot last year with Alec, where we knew we could close with him. We did it with Derek. So, and again, we need everyone, and whoever has a good matchup or is going well and functioning well with the group, that's who we'll close with. So I like that we have really good depth, and when we sub, we don't drop off.
Number one, wins and losses aren't important. Cal, if you wrote your outfits, it's almost like, for you, the result is just so important. Why is that in the preseason?
I didn't hear the first part of that.
A lot of coaches won't take preseason games as significant.
Yeah.
It's just about getting reps in and getting experience. But to you, it clearly looked like today the result was really important for you.
Well, and everyone has to be themselves. There's a lot of different ways. I'm not saying my way's for everyone, right? I know my way is for me, and everything matters to me, everything that we do. So, and I've seen guys who are very successful that do it another way. That's the beauty of this game. It's played a lot of different ways. There's a lot of different styles. There's a lot of great coaches out there. So I think for us, and we're an organization that's like building right now. We're trying, we want to get established. And so our fight is continual. It's every day. And I love the fight in our guys.
What did you think of the minutes where you had quickly as the lead ball handler out there?
That was good. We had some good moments. So the thing about that unit, and I wanted to see Quick at the point, is we can play it with Alec, we can play it with Quick, and when Derek's with them, and I love how we can interchange those guys, because we can find someone that we can attack. And so there's a huge advantage to it. So I think with Quick, the more he does it, the better he'll get at it. And he'll look at the film, and the same thing. The thing that probably hurt him tonight was the 3 fouls. So it was hard for him to get into his normal rhythm. And so when he plays the point, I still want him to be quick. I want him to be who he is. Play to your strengths. If your shot is there, take it. Right? That's his gift, is his shooting. Puts a lot of pressure on people, and it can open things up. But when Alec gets trapped, or when Derek gets trapped, or RJ gets trapped, it's great. And we want 2 on the ball.
You guys also, in the first half, you had a couple moments where, like you said, 2 defenders to the ball. And how would you evaluate the defensive communication maybe tonight compared to the first 2 preseason games?
We're still not where we want to be, and we've put a lot of stuff in that we're trying to get the base established first, and then we'll add layers onto it. But as I mentioned, you also have to keep in mind where you are in the season, and when the season starts, you have to be ready to do these things. And when you think about the regular season, the rotation is going to be a lot tighter. So we have to be ready for that, and we got to be ready to adapt very quickly.
I mentioned the intensity level for training camp, preseason, regular season, playoffs will all be different and increasing. And is that the case for you as far as how you approach it from the sideline, from your job, or do you kind of just?
No, I'm just a laid-back dude.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, appreciate you guys.